Ellen White had it right in Acts of the Apostles when he said from the beginning of time, all faithful souls are members of the church. New Testament knows nothing about denominations. I, in creedal positions, am very much a Seventh Day Adventist. But I'm first a Christian. I'm a member of a church that has no borders. It takes in Roman Catholics and Presbyterians and Methodists, all who love Jesus and believe that He was God's provision in vicarious sacrifice for their sins. All who love Jesus. You say, what? You can include people with all sorts of errors? Well, when I include Adventists, I do that. You know, all our teaching of historicism on prophetic themes and setting dates, our scholars have known for decades that's all wrong. William Miller was a great Christian. God used him to revive the Second Advent premillennial hope. God used him, great man, but not a great scholar, and not even a great mathematician. And almost all our dates, like 538, 508, 1798, 1844, they all come from Billy Miller. And he's wrong in all of them. He's wrong in all of them. There is no evidence of papal supremacy from 538 to 1798. That's just not true. Ask any historian. There was papal supremacy for 2 to 3 centuries, around the 11th century or so. It's just not true, all we said about 538 to 1798. That's a hangover from Miller, and Miller was wrong. All the stuff we said on the trumpets, French Revolution and Revelation 11, United States and Revelation 13, none of it's correct. When I walked with Cottrell around Tacoma Park in the 1950s and told him my problems with Adventist interpretation of prophecy, he had all the same problems. So he went to Elder Nichol. He said, what do we do? This one on 8:14, he said. None of our scholars believe it. Nichol said, write to all the scholars who know Hebrew and Greek and ask them. All 27 came back and said, you can't prove an investigative judgment or an 1844 out of Daniel 8:14. So if you say to me, Des, you'd include in the church people who have all sorts of errors? Yes, because I love the Adventists.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Eden Outpost. I'm Sheila. The video that we've just listened to is the presentation that Desmond Ford had at Romalinda University some years back. So when you listen to what he was saying, he questioned all the pillars of Seventh Day Adventist. He was questioning almost everything. He was saying you can't prove Daniel 8:14. You cannot prove Revelation 13:11 about America being the superpower and being in prophecy. He's also saying that you cannot prove the investigative judgment. And he's even questioning the papacy supremacy from 538 to 1798. And when he's preaching, he's saying that according to him and his fellow doctors, you cannot prove 1798 or 538 or investigative judgment. How do you stay in an organization where you question everything? This is what has brought a lot of problems in the Seventh-day Adventist, because when they go to theological schools, these are the things that they are teaching them. So when our pastors come back, they'll be questioning everything and they'll believe none of the above. Let us study for ourselves so that no man can come and deceive us, because deception is deadly. That's why Jesus Christ warned, says, take heed that no man deceives you. Maranatha.